Illegal smuggling in Canada is skyrocketing. Manitoba and Alberta, Canada has took major steps to reduce this from happening. These people are being stopped at the border thanks to infrared technology that's been placed by Danielle Smith on the Alberta border between the United States. Illegal smuggling coyotes are now advertising at Canada's border aimed Trump migrant crackdown. New polls are showing that Mark Carney is leading in the polls by 14 points, beating out Pierre Poilievre. And of course, these two BFFs are going to do a phenomenal job of making sure he becomes the next Prime Minister of Canada. And there's a reason for it. You see, Mark Carney is known for working with the Bank of Canada, working with Goldman Sachs, working with the Bank of England. And he's also allegedly, working with the Catholic Church to wash money. Canada is indeed a source country for fentanyl exports. We're becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's why the Trump administration is coming down heavy on Canada, because he knows what's really going on and what we're doing up here, or what the Liberal government is doing up here. Canada produces anywhere from makes in profit dollars $3.3 billion to $5 billion a year off just the fentanyl trade going into the United States and in Canada. In the last 5 years alone, Canada has profited anywhere from $15 to $25 billion with a B. That's more money than some of the major 500 companies in Canada, the major corporations. $15 to $25 billion. And there's no carbon tax on that. Now, Mark Carney has always been caught up in some sort of small allegation here and there. Mark Carney grilled over foreign exchange scandals. There's more. Allegedly, Mark Carney has ties to the Vatican. Now, the National Post, Vatican chief of most secret bank in the world, plagued by fraud and scandals. You're talking hundreds of billions of dollars, majority in the dark trades of fentanyl, drugs, trafficking. And while Justin Trudeau is coming fresh from Europe on his farewell tour, enjoying himself in Paris, Canadians are starving. 1 in 4 Canadians don't have food in the fridge. And a lot of Canadians have taken up a new delicacy. It's called wiener water soup. Thanks, Justin. Now, money laundering is huge in the music industry. I mean huge, anywhere from $100,000 up to $1 million. Well, guess what? Justin Trudeau's son, the R&B singer, stage name known as Little X, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's... And while Canadians are starving, Justin Trudeau has done a phenomenal job of putting the right people in place. You got Dominic LeBlanc making sure he's watching the RCMP, making sure he watches the city police, the border agents, making sure he's, watching all the funds. And then he's going to get Mark Carney, who's famous at money laundering, allegedly. And then his son comes into play. Now, the music industry is known for money laundering. It's known for laundering anywhere from $100,000 to a couple $100 million. And he's going to need all the help that he's going to get, allegedly. His son is going to be releasing his debut song coming up in the next 5 to 6 days. And how does money laundering work in the music industry? Money laundering in the music industry involves using music sales, touring, and royalties to console illicit funds. So, my opinion, I think the fix is in. The truth comes out. The truth comes out. Anyways, I just thought that would be funny. Tell me, what do you guys think?